into the produce and just every item that I got for this week to eat and what I'm gonna do with it. So let's start in the back. Here I have a lovely seeded watermelon. It is seeded. Yes, seeded. Then I have 2 cantaloupes. And I got a bell pepper. I would have preferred a fully red bell pepper, but this was the closest one that I could find to red. And it's getting there. It was almost there. So that's what matters, right? And everything that you see here, okay, not everything. Everything besides the avocados, lemons, and sweet potatoes is from the farmer's market. I made a video on why you should shop at the farmer's market and shop organic. So what's not from the farmer's market is organic. All right, so next we have a mixture here. I mixed baby arugula and a spring mix. They were in separate bags, but I just put them in one bowl because I'm just gonna use it for salads, wraps, and just when I want some greens on my plate. So I showed y'all the bell pepper. I've got some purple sweet potatoes. These are purple on the inside. And with these, I plan on making some brownies or blondies. Depends on how things work out. Next, we got some aguacates, some avocados, and these are going in wraps, salad, and I'm gonna make some guac too. Couple lemons. I bought a pack of 3. I used one of them to clean everything. And these 2 are just gonna go in any sauces and, you know, be sprinkled on whatever food, and maybe in some desserts. I just love putting lemon and stuff. I got 1 cucumber for salads. And I got a big zucchini for, well, it's not that big, but I got a zucchini for a stir fry. A stir fry. It's gonna be a raw stir fry, and I'm gonna use the zucchini as the noodles. So I'm gonna spiralize this. And let's move over to these. I'm so excited to try these plums. So with these plums, I plan on making, let me come over here for a second. So when I was talking about the brownies / blondies earlier, I plan on making them plum brownies or plum blondies with the sweet potato, and that recipe will be on thelifeofhoney.com at some point when I get it the way that I want it to be. And I also want to make a plum focaccia, and with that focaccia, I want to do some herbs, but I want to do a heavy focus on sage because I love sage. So I'm gonna crisp up some of that sage. In order to get the sage crispy, you kind of just fry it in some oil, or you can massage it with oil and put it in the oven for some time. But crispy sage, so good. You know what this is. This is a red onion. Got a little garlic and some cherry toms, some cherry tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. Sometimes I literally would just eat them like they're grapes or something. They're so good. I actually didn't like tomatoes as a child, but now I love tomatoes. They're just so good. Okay, and next, this is cilantro. So this is gonna go guac topping slash garnish on whatever dinner I make. It smells so good. And it's also gonna go probably on top of that focaccia. And last but not least, I wonder if anyone can guess what this is before I let you know. Comment, what do you think this is before I let you know? What do you think it is? This right here is thyme. This is thyme. This is what thyme looks like before it starts to dry. So, yeah. Super cool. I think I showed y'all everything. Got this eggplant. And, oh, it's purple. It's matching me. And with this, I'm probably going to make something with this tonight for dinner. Like, just chop it and roast it with some green beans and something. Because I have some frozen green beans that I need to eat. But yeah, this is what I've got. So I'm planning on making the plum focaccia, plum brownies, and there's another thing that I want to make. But I don't have the ingredients here. So now let me show y'all the non-produce items. BRB. Okay, so some of them still count as produce, I guess. But let's start with these. I got these almond flour tortillas. Now, the ingredients are almond flour, tapioca flour, water, sea salt, and xanthan gum. Typically, you know, I like to stay away from xanthan gum. But I've been looking into a little bit of gastronomy and knowing what things are and how they're used. So it's not as scary since I'm educating myself, but since it's not like a whole food, I'm still like, but these are really good. These are so good. So I'm enjoying them, and my body is gonna do what it needs to do and take care of that xanthan gum, and it won't do anything. And I'm trying to like not be so extreme and actually get to enjoy food, because I've been on all sides of being scared to eat certain things and eating everything. So I'm just finding a good place for me where I can be happy with just what I eat. And these are so good. I had these last week, so I was like, all right, I'm getting them again. And I'm gonna make some chips with these and the guac. So that's gonna be like a little snack for me. And it's going to be the wrap for my wraps whenever I choose to have that for dinner. All right. Frozen mango. So this is kind of produce, but I've been making sorbet recently by just blending fruit in the blender with a little bit of liquid. Oh my gosh, and it has been perfect. It's been so good. So I'm gonna have some mango sorbet. And I also got some raspberries. I'm probably gonna do a raspberry mango sorbet one day. It's just perfect. If you're looking for a fun way to incorporate fruit, especially in the rising, like for breakfast, make some sorbet. Just blend it, and it is so good. Next, I bought this fine yogurt. Now, I plan on seeing if, I know it is vanilla, but I plan on seeing if I put this in the focaccia, how the texture will be, because I'm not trying to use yeast in my focaccia. I'm trying to work my way around that. So let's see what we come up with. And yes, this is vanilla, but I feel like it might add to it, like vanilla and plum and herbs. Who knows, guys? This is what food is about. It's just fun. And last but not least, this is produce. But we have some mushrooms here. I'll show you. I forgot what these are called. It's like something with a P, like something Pinot, something like that. They look really cool. Excited to eat these. I've got one of my favorite mushrooms, lion's mane. And another one of my favorites. Oh, I got another one of my favorites. I don't want to break it too much, like just come out easy for me. Okay, I got some yellow oyster mushroom. And the guy threw in some shiitake mushrooms. So these are going in the wraps. I might add some to my stir fry and just make it like a high raw meal and not fully raw, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So this is everything I bought this week for groceries. All of this is gonna feed me and feed me so good. And it's gonna be so nourishing, and I love seeing my food spread out like this because it's amazing how all of this is gonna end up in my body, and also it's gonna taste good and it's gonna transform and be something new by the time I'm done with it. So I hope that you enjoy, and peace. That's yummy. Oh, something poked me. Peace.